There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And unbelievably, this is episode 999, I believe. Unbelievably, I believe. Anyway, while exploring the pyramid tomb of young King Mutt, you were attacked by a party of animated zombies. There's no escape. However, the pyramid has many pits, and you may be able to delay your eventual downfall by luring the mummies into these pits. You've just one advantage: you can move one space in any direction, while the mummies can only move horizontally or vertically. Use the cursor keys to move the smiley-faced man, which represents your position. The home key gives movement up and left. Pug up is up and right. Pug down, okay, yeah, so it's numpad keys. Mummies look like this, while pits look like this. If you escape from the mummies, you may be able to survive until another explorer arrives to rescue you. This is very unlikely. Press D to define game constants. Let's do that. Oh, it's public domain. Written in Turbo Pascal. Okay. To see why, try defining loop delay of 0 and mummy delay of 0. Right, okay, maybe not. Loop delay is the delay to apply after program has moved all the mummies. Oh, this looks complicated. Alright. Maximum mummies. Well, it's set at 22 at the minute. So let's keep it at that. Minimum 16. Let's just go with the default. And minimum of 12. So it's procedurally generated, each level. And you can change the parameters. Yes, those definitions are fine. And oh boy. So we've got holes and... oh wow, that was fast. That was very fast. Okay, is it real time? I believe it is, yes. Wow. So rather than it being turn-based like, say, Muckmen from Mars or Daleks, you have a real-time mummy escape game, and I cannot escape these mummies. No chance. Oh, that sound effect. This is going to deafen me. Let's play again, I guess. Can I get any of them in the pits? No, they just swarm me. They just absolutely swarm me. So, interesting idea. I don't... Has something gone wrong here? I literally just pressed a key and it killed me. Huh. This does not appear to be very fun. So this is one of those rare occasions where I've actually gone back and changed the parameters and decided to play it again, because that clearly was way too fast. So, maximum mummies 22, that's fine. Minimum mummies, let's bring it down to, say, 10 instead. Maximum holes, 17's fine. Minimum holes, 12 is okay. Now, mummy delay, if you look at that, mummy delay is set to 3, which is one of the fastest speeds, I believe. And that's why I was having so much trouble. For some reason, the speed of the game is set at a stupid amount, and I'm wondering whether that's a cycles thing or whether it's a game thing. And it did sort of warn us that it could go really, really quickly. So let's set it to the slowest speed. Okay. To make the game more difficult towards the end, increase the mummy delay and reduce the loop delay. So, the loop delay is at 100. Let's turn that to 200, see if that makes a difference. Now, if you look at that, that is much more playable. I can actually make a series of moves here across the board, and it's got that chase robots variety to it, but without the weapon. And you can see the flickering mummies and pits are slowly making their way across to try and find me. Now, will that mummy go in a pit? Yes, it will. Hooray, success. And it's about luring these mummies into the pit. So it is essentially a Robots Chase variant running in real time, which is different. It really is. I wouldn't say it's terrific, because I much prefer the original turn-based style of, say, a Muckmen from Mars. But I do believe some of the variants, some of the older ones, were real time. I don't like the flickering of the pits. That's not fun. But there's only 3 mummies left to go, so I'll just polish this off and then give you my thoughts. I actually had already given my thoughts, so I might just tack them on at the end. It's just unfortunate that it was running so quickly. Right, come on, down you go. Right, you win. The mummies are no more. Another game? No, I think I'll leave it there. So, what is Mummies? Well, it's a Robots Chase variant running in real time, and you get to set the parameters, which is nice. You can choose between the number of mummies, you can choose between the number of pits, and there's also a loop thing as well as a mummy speed. I'm not entirely sure what they all do, but I turned it way down and it was much more playable the second time around. Now to haphazardly stitch the rest of my thoughts to the end of this video. Well, that was a waste of my time and energy. So what is Mummies by Ian W. Brown? It's like a real-time version of Muckmen from Mars or Robots/Chase, one of those ones. Except you've got these pits, you have no weapon whatsoever, and it's in real time rather than being turn-based, which is a terrible, terrible idea. But hey, at least it's freeware, so that's something, I guess. Can't say I enjoyed myself with that one, but at least it was better than the previous game I played. And if you like me playing random DOS games, I do it all the time. Feel free to take a look at the hundreds of videos I have, almost 1,000 of them now. And if you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. And if you know how to avoid the mummies and lure them into the pits in real time with no problems, then you might be one of my very, very talented patrons who could actually delve into ancient Egyptian tombs without any issues because they are so skillful. Look at those great names. They would be cracking open tombs in no time, and then the Egyptian authorities would be most displeased with them. Wonderful folk. Stay tuned for next week's 1000th episode, I guess. Until next time.